Welcome from Diversity of Urban Arts. My name is Kathleen Brodeur. I'm a local artist. I live in Winter Park, Florida. We're filming at the gallery at Avalon Island down in downtown Orlando. I have a show right now with my husband, Edson Campos. This is our fifth time doing a show here. This is a special place for us because we got married here 2 years ago during one of our shows. I'd like to talk about one of my paintings. It's an oil painting, and I use a palette knife when I paint. This painting, the inspiration was when we traveled to Paris. This is Gustave Moreau Studio. It's in a museum now in downtown Paris. I like to talk a little bit about my technique. I use a palette knife, and I love color. I think color is very important. I'm going to talk a little bit about, I love to combine greens and reds and yellows and purples, and all my darks. I never use black because for me I have trouble using black. It makes it kind of really, it takes all the color out, so I try to create my own blacks when I paint. So here, instead of using black, I used red and green together, so then it creates this beautiful contrast against the red chair. And the lighting in this painting is very important. Even though I use a palette knife and I love the Impressionist, you can still create a realistic style as long as you put the shadows in the correct place. So my paintings look very different up close, and then they become something else far away. I've always been interested in the arts. I started when I was very young. My first art class was when I was in 6th grade, and my teacher taught with the palette knife, so that's when I first started using the palette knife. Today I share my studio, my house, with my husband in Winter Park, and we travel around the country doing art shows, and also we travel to Europe. We're leaving for Paris in 2 weeks Edson is doing a show at the Grand Palais, the French Salon, so we're going to be there in 2 weeks. But this is one of our favorite museums to go to, the Gustave Moreau. He was a symbolist painter, and they have a studio and his home in the same place, so you can see how he lived. But when I paint, I usually paint memories. I like to recreate the emotion. I'm a very emotional painter, and I try to have the viewer connect with my emotions from the painting. I want to feel that you're actually there, that you can walk right into the painting, and that's my goal when I paint, just to create this beautiful setting, and so you can feel like you're right there. But no, thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.